First of all, when I set a sleeve in a t-shirt, I'm setting it before the side seams have been sewed. And here I've got my sleeve pinned in. I'm going to work with the body side up rather than with the sleeve side up, which is ever so much easier on a knit because I can kind of stretch it a little bit as I sew and it'll ease right in. So you only need 3 pins, one at either end and one at the middle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with the underarm section first. So if you piece this out, you'll notice no pins. What I'm doing is I am working with the edge of the fabric, and because the body is slightly smaller than the sleeve, it contributes to distributing the ease. It just is beautifully simple. The challenge, when you've never done this, is to keep your edges together. So that's what I'm working with here, and sometimes I go in from underneath and give it a little tug like that. This pattern that I'm working on has quite a high set-in sleeve, so you're not going to find any sleeve that's a little more challenging than this one. So now I'm at the shoulder seam. Here's a great technique I learned years ago from a tailor, and that is that you want your seam at the top to be pretty much a straight line. So just this area right for an inch or two on either side of the shoulder seam should be a nice straight line, and then you'll have a good hang on your sleeve. And you can see me, I'm working with the fabric as I go, making sure I'm not getting anything caught in there. And of course you have the option of putting more pins in if you want. And here too I've got my needle in the down position so that it is holding as I sew. I'm just stitching a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And I am using the seam guide that's built into my sewing machine.